I'm gonna do some knife stuff, bub. Come on. Come on. Be a good boy. Today, we're gonna do some chopping, edge testing with the Bravo 2 in CPM3V. This is one of my favorite blades in Bark River of all time. However, I do enjoy the Crusader 2, and I had one of those, and that was a beast as well. But this one, to me, is just easier to carry, and it's just the right size. I consider this to be like a survival knife for me. It's just perfect. But anyways, we're going to do a chop test on this dense piece of hardwood, and it's dense. It's been seasoned at least, I'm thinking, a few years. I can't even put my fingernail into it. It's that hard. This is not something that I would use a knife of this size to chop. I wouldn't even use a chopper on this. This right here, I would use either a silky saw or a chainsaw. So this is not something that I would normally be chopping on. If I'm going to use this knife to chop, I want to chop on something probably about this size, maybe a little bit bigger, but that's about it. So anyways, we're going to see how this edge holds up on this blade. Bear with me. Put this over to here. And I like that handle too, because I mean, you ain't gonna slip off with this handle. There's no use for a lanyard on here. I know some people, they prefer a lanyard, and I used to like them, but to me they get in the way. I should have safety glasses on, but I don't. Right now I'm using a basically 3-finger grip on there to get back as far as I can. And like I said, I don't feel no slippage. Now I'm going to use a normal grip just to see. Oh yeah. Let's look at the edge so far. I don't see no edge damage on that so far. So far that's what we got. said, this is not something that I would be chopping on. But I will say the edge is holding up pretty damn good. Yeah, my back is starting to hurt from using this. Like I said, this is not something that you want to be chopping on. But so far, there is no edge damage on there. Like I said, this is not something that you'd be chopping on. Hello. Like I said, if this was a bigger chopper, I would have had more done so far, but this is not what I call a chopper. But just to show you the edge and tension on one of these Bark River convex knives, that you can beat on these. At least on this one you can. On most of them you can, if the blade profile is there. Hence why I love the Bravo 2. It's a good blade. Got some stuff sticking to the blade though, but that happens. We're getting there. This is a workout. So far, no edge issues. Yep, no edge issues so far. Like, you can't go wrong with the Bravo 2. You just can't. But if you're going to go through something like this, bring a saw or a chainsaw with you. I wouldn't suggest going through this. Because, yeah, like I can already feel it in my back. I got bad back anyways. And just by swinging this, it's a little painful. But the edge retention, though, is pretty good on 3V. And I like 3V steel. It's pretty tough. What are you doing, Sparties? Spartacus! Stop chewing on that. Don't be going back here to chew on that again. Be good. You have a good day.
You too.
No,
Oh, now
be
you
good.
all cheerful.
Be good. He wants to play, but stop. Hey, be a good boy.
You're running out your way. Ah, it's you.
Yeah, I always put that on a disc. You have a good day. Yeah, you did put through the thing. Thank you.
Maybe we can next to the bench, let it sit.
Now, the other one, he'll let you pet him. But,
There's some other different in there, like,
yeah.
they can put it in there.
But if I put them together, he tears him apart. It's like he's too big. Have a good day. Open that window. All the way. Thank you. Stop shutting those windows. Almost through it. Got it. Spartacus, put it down. Alright. Let's look at the edge again. Except for that little bit of wood stuff sticking on there, there is no edge damage at all. So I'm saying, you can't go wrong. And it still feels pretty sharp. Now time for a paper test inside. Alright, I haven't sharpened this. I haven't cleaned it. As you can see, there's a lot of wood. And that little bit right there might prevent it from cutting that well. But we're still going to test out the sharpness after that piece of wood outside. Oh, wow. Look at that. Nice. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. The Bravo 2 by Bark River Knives. I mean, after I clean it up, I'll run it on my Green Elephant ceramic sharpener, and it'll be just popping sharp again. Like, you don't really need to do too much with CPM3V. At least I've never had any issues with it. And you've seen how dense and hard that wood was. It held up perfect. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the chopping review of the Bark River Bravo 2 in CPM3V. Have a nice day and stay sharp.